Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and checking out this video. This video is going to be my January empties, my candle and my wax empties. My bucket seems pretty full, so let's get on into it. I'll start off with this one. This is Scentworks. Oh, reflective label. This is Scentworks Sugar to Plum. It came in this gorgeous purple jar. As you can see, it burned pretty much to the very, very bottom. I mean, there is not much left here. It did really, really well. I never trimmed the wicks on this guy because these are notorious for getting some puny wick syndrome. So I never trimmed the wicks, and it did great. It never had any trouble pulling out. There is some residue on the side, but it's not a big deal. What are you going to do about it? It scented the whole kitchen. The scent notes are red plums, sugared vanilla woods, sparkling bergamot, and iced berries. And it was a plum scent, but it definitely had like an icy tone to it. And definitely some woody notes, you know, from those sugared vanilla woods. It was nice. Kind of reminded me of like a holiday-ish type of scent. Very wintry. I liked it. I think it did really well. Like I said, the glass was really pretty. I'm so happy with how far it burned. I mean, that's like incredible. And they used to go on sale an awful lot. I don't know if they really go on sale anymore, especially with like Corona kind of messing everything up with people's, you know, business models and whatnot. But I used to be able to get them for really cheap, and now they're pretty pricey. Do I think that they're worth the price? That's tough. I don't know. But I did really like it, and I don't know if I'd repurchase it, but I did like it. Another large jar here is from Huntington Home. This is from Aldi. This is the balsam and cedar. I had this in a lantern on the floor. I just finished it up in January because it smells like Christmas tree. So I just finished it up. It did really, really well. I really like this candle. The bottom here got a little messy. It pulled out completely fine all the way down, and then for some reason right around here, even though the burning conditions were exactly the same, it started to not pull out all the way to the edge. So I just let it go. I was like, you know what, it's at the bottom. These things were really cheap. It's fine. But then it wound up fixing itself anyway, and what you see on the side is just some residue. Like it burned all the way down, and what's on the side is just some residue left. So it fixed itself at the bottom on like the last couple of burns, which was great. So I really liked it. This was really, really strong. Oh, it's just a really nice balsam and cedar candle. That's exactly what it is. It's not too piney. It's just a really nice Christmas tree fragrance. Very sophisticated and lovely. There's nothing extra added to it, like with Bath and Body Works. What the heck is their Christmas tree candle? Anyway, they put eucalyptus and lavender in it. No, this is just straight good Christmas tree. And I'm not even a huge pine person or like Christmas tree scent unless it's Christmas time, but I really, really like this. I would definitely get that one again. And then I have another two Huntington Home candles. These are the pink sugar macarons. They got a little crazy. These ones here, whew. This one, I accidentally, like, scorched it because these burned terrible. Okay, this one did way better. But anyway, these burned terribly. I mean, like, probably one of the worst burning candles I've ever burned in my whole life. And it stunk because they smelled so good. And even though they didn't pull out all the way and whatnot, they still smelled great. Like, opening this up, it smells like a fabulous cookie scent. But damn, the burn was awful. So anyway, I tried to save these with cotton balling and tin foil. So that's how this one got a little messy here. The foil, it got too hot because this wick, as you can see, ooh, knocking down the camera. This wick, as you can see, is a lot thicker than those two wicks. So I don't know what happened, but it got really hot and then it started to soot. But this one, because of that one wick, it pulled out fine. Like this one did well. It's completely, as you can see, it's gone. It didn't do that at the beginning, but then like halfway through, this wick got super, super thick and had a really nice flame. So I have no clue what the heck happened with these, But this one did fine at the end after I foiled it and cotton balled it at the beginning. So this one was great, except for the fact that it got very, very hot. This one, on the other hand, there was no saving it. There was just, I don't even know how it got, like, these black, you know, soot marks in the wax, because it never had a big enough pool to get sooty. Like, never had a big enough flame to get sooty. I have no idea. I really don't know. I got so sick of trying to save it with, like, cotton ball and foil, cotton ball, foil. I just let it burn and live its best, and as you can see, it did that. And if you can see these wicks, I tried to pull these out on both candles. I cannot get them out. These are, like, put in sideways. It's, like, not focusing, but the wick is, like, put in sideways. This is not from me trying to pull it out. That is how it looked. And I cannot, for the life of me, get them out. I have never not been able to get a wick out of a candle. I pull them out when they're hot and they're melted, so they usually just pop right out. I don't know what's going on with these, but these are, like, cemented in. So I'm not even going to bother trying to recycle these, because I'm not going to try to break it and then, like, cut my finger. Like, it's not going to happen. So I feel bad for the environment, but it's just got to go in the trash. These smelled amazing. If they fixed the wick issues, it would have been a great, great candle. That was a really long tangent about those, but they smelled so good and they were so cute. But I burned through them so quickly because I just kept sucking the wax out with cotton balls. Like, they went so quickly. All right, Coastal Sunset from Sonoma. This is Sun-Kissed Orange, Vanilla, and Cedarwood. Another one that just did beautifully, burned all the way down. I blew this out, and see, this is what it usually looks like when I pull the wicks out when it's warm. Completely fine. I blew this one out. I probably could have kept going. I mean, Sonoma candles, they burn all the way down, like, all the way. Sonoma, I have never, ever, ever had a problem with these guys burning. They just do beautifully. So, and you can also get these on sale at Kohl's. This one is a nice scent. It's still, when I hauled this, I'm pretty sure I said it smelled like a cleaner. It still does. I had it in my kitchen. It was nice. I like all of the scent notes, but it doesn't really smell like orange. It doesn't smell like vanilla, and it doesn't smell like cedarwood. It smells just like a cleaner. I don't know why. It just comes off very cleanerish vibes for me. But that was good. I just wouldn't repurchase because it smells cleanerish. Holy moly, I have a lot of candles. Oh, let's go for this big one at the bottom here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, this one is Homeworks Vanilla Bean Macaron. Loved the label on this, like with the macaron cookies, like very similar to this. This is chipped. This is how it came to me from QVC, but the inside is fine. It's just strictly the pedestal that is cracked, so I felt safe burning it. Also, QVC's return policy is a nightmare, and I was not going to do that. So this is Vanilla Bean, Whipped Vanilla, Brown Sugar, and Amber. It did good. This one did well. This one burned all the way down as usual. I had no problems with, I had a little bit of soot. Yeah, a little bit of soot right here. But other than that, it did well. I just wish it was stronger. I really don't think it was like all that great in strength and throw. I don't remember having any problems. I don't think I really trimmed the wicks. Honestly, this was the beginning of January, almost end of December, so I kind of don't remember it all that much. But that just goes to show that it wasn't that memorable. I have another one. It's an okay scent. It's pretty good. It's better than his Spun Vanilla Sugar. That's for sure. But, yeah, that was that. Okay. Let's see here. From Bath & Body Works, we have two of the 'Tis the Seasons. I have two different packaging, but it's the same scent. One is from 2019, the other one's from 2020. So it's Rich Red Apple, Sweet Cinnamon, and Cedarwood. And they did great. Did really well. This one had a pretty lid. Yeah, not much to say about them. I loved this frosted glass. The core collection is so pretty, in my opinion. It's just lovely. I really liked it. They did well. Smells like cinnamon and apples. I love 'Tis the Season for right after Christmas time. It just works. So these did well. Threw great. Smelled great. Burned great. This one did the exact same. Burned perfectly fine all the way down. No problems. So yeah, they did good. Also from Bath & Body Works, we have a Santa's Workshop, which is sugared snickerdoodle. I don't know what this is. Something scratched the label. But anyway, Santa's Workshop, sugared snickerdoodle, warm spices, creamy vanilla, sugared musk with essential oils. Ugh, I hate that they put that. This is nice. It's a classic not sugar cookie, snickerdoodle, cinnamony, sugar vibe. It's good. It performed well. No comballing. I had it in the kitchen. Filled the kitchen. I have a lot of this scent. I just don't think I like it as much as maybe I thought I did. I really like Merry Cookie. If I'm going to go for a cookie vibe, it's going to be Merry Cookie. But this is fine. I think I have a lot of that left. So we'll have to burn through that. And then the last candle, it looks like, the big candles, is Sugared Berries from Mainstays. These always do so well burn-wise. I mean, all the way down to the wick clips. No soot. They're great. They're so cheap. I really love these candles. I also have the wax melt. Whoa. I also have the wax melt to go with it. So I did a little burning and melting action, and that just helped amp up the scent. It's a good scent. It was just berry, honestly. Yeah, just a very sweet, tart berry. It was good. It was really nice. So I don't think I'd repurchase it. Not because it wasn't good or not because I didn't like it. I just don't need anything that berry-ish, you know? It was good, though. I liked it. Okay, and then one last candle, now that we took a quick intermission, is Twisted Peppermint. This is a 1-wick. I am not pleased with how much wax this left. Look at this. And this is burned, like, all the way down. That is at the wick clip. This is a lot of wax to be left in a 1-wick. I'm sorry, but it is. So anyway, these don't have the scent notes on them now that they're new, but it's just Twisted Peppermint. This was super, 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 super strong. I mean, holy moly, was it strong. It did really well. I had no problems. I didn't have to, like, foil it. It had no problems pulling out. It did burn fabulously. I just wish that they had, they it burned more wax. Usually with the 1-wicks, they do leave quite a bit, but not this much. This is a lot. But yeah, this was really strong, just classic Twisted Peppermint. I mean, it filled the bathroom and then went out into the hallway and even part of the living room. So super, super strong. I just don't love it. It's not my most favorite. I don't know. Something about it is just off to me. I like vendor wax peppermint. I don't really prefer that Twisted Peppermint. Just a preference, just a preference. All right, then we'll move on to wax. Actually, I did a box of the Clean Cotton tea lights. I just use these for my tea light warmers. It is what it is. We have Teddy Bees Churro cakes. This is a clamshell. This is cinnamon and sugar, funnel cake, and buttercream icing. This was way hot cinnamon. Like, not my favorite at all. Yeah. I did not like this. I would not repurchase it. It was just way too spicy cinnamon for me. I love her clamshells, though. I love how big they are. They're really great. I love her wax. It performs super, super well. Very, very strong. This was just too much cinnamon for my liking. I've got a room spray. This is from Goose Creek. It's in the scent Vanilla Bean. I don't like their room sprays. I've come to the conclusion. They have this very weird undertone to them. I do not like them. Not a fan. Shampoo from Kay's Scented Melts. This was so strong. Like, choke you out strong. This is the Biolage type. And I've never smelled that shampoo. I've never used it. So I didn't really know what I was getting into. I just know that people said they really liked it. And this was super, super soap shampoo smell. But I mean, oh my God, was it strong. I wouldn't repurchase because I didn't love it. But if you like Biolage and you're looking for strong, you could 100% cut this in half because this was like overwhelmingly strong. I had it in my bedroom and I'm telling you, it just blew me out. Even in the living room, I could smell it. Like even in the kitchen, which is complete opposite sides of the house, it was strong. This is Tata from Teddy Bees. I'm pretty sure this is Palo Santo and marshmallow and magnolias. I'm pretty sure. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I'm not even a huge Palo fan. I think I'm starting to come around to find out what I like Palo mixed with. This was beautiful. It was smoky, but not too much, because I don't do the smoky vibes. This was so good, and it just was creamy and a little bit sweet. I really, really liked that. I liked that a lot. Okay, moving on to bags. We've got quite a bit here. Yikes. Oh my god. Why did I even go through all this? Okay, Rose Girls, Dunk My Donut, waffle cone, sugar cookie. This was a mini melter bag. Her Dunk My Donut is just a little bit too spicy on the cinnamon for my liking. It's not, it's heavier on the cinnamon and not so heavy on the sugar. I like the more sugary cinnamon type of scents. So this was okay. Even with all that other stuff, it really just smelled like Dunk My Donut. So I would not get that again. From Rose Girls, this was a chunk bag of pineapple upside down sugar cookies. This smelled like straight up cherry. I was not a huge fan of it. So I just kind of I didn't even cut the chunks up. I just left them as is and used it because I was not trying to prolong having this in my collection because it was just cherry. Did not enjoy, would not repurchase, but it did well. Did somebody say pistachio frosting? Another one where it is straight cherry. Her pistachio is just cherry. I mean, there is no nuttiness. There's no, straight up cherry. This was a chunk muffin. I cut it into 4s. Again, would not repurchase just because it is cherry. But again, all of them did really well. They threw they threw a lot. So this is Sassy Girl Cookie Monster. This was a chunk bag. Freshly baked sugar cookies topped with a gooey marshmallow. Excuse me. This is from 2018, so it's starting to lose scent. If you have Sassy Girl in your collection, use it up, because I find personally that after like a year and a half, it starts to not have any scent. So use it up. I have so much that's probably just basically scentless now, and it's really kind of hurting my heart that I spent all that money on it, and now it's not really that great. But it was okay. I just had to use more than I would usually have to use for Sassy Girl to get a good throw. But I really, really like that scent. It is a very, very good cookie scent. All right. We've got a couple of other things here. Let's try to fish them out. We've got Seattle Rain from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was a Trig Tart. I love this scent. It's got a lot of scent notes to it. I can't quite remember it, but I love it. It is fresh. It is almost aquatic. It's a little bit sweet. Oh my gosh, I just love this. Oh, this might be one of my all-time favorite scents that she's ever created. I have a loaf in it, so I was very happy to use the Trig Tart up. Performed phenomenally. I love L3. From Rose Girls, this is Blueberry Pumpkin Patch Type. This was a set of teeth. It was very weird to me because I have a fear of teeth. I just don't like them. They freak me out. So it was like a sample that I got, and it looks like a denture set. So I cut that in half, and it did really, really well. Smelled exactly like blueberry with like a hint of pumpkin. I don't know. I've never smelled the candle from Bath & Body Works, but this was really nice, and it was very, very strong. So that was good. I would probably repurchase that, and I'm not even a huge blueberry fan. 2 from Closet Full of Wax. Campfire Snacks at Crystal Lake, which is Bonfire Bliss, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Lord of Misrule, and Clean Cotton. Holy moly. And this is Witch's Brew. Both of them I did not like. They were in, her mystery sample box. This was just Cupcakes at Tiffany's, and then like Lord of Misrule, which not a huge fan. And this Witch's Brew was patchouli. Oh, no. And again, her wax does so well. I just wasn't a big fan. Okay, from Nene's, we've got a couple of her little, what are these called? Like her snap bars. They're kind of like snap bars. But I just lost one. What the heck did I do with it? Okay, well, I had another one, and I don't know where it went. I literally just had it in my hand. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Raspberry Zinger. This was not that strong. Yeah, it just wasn't that strong. I tried to mix it with this guy here, the lemon sugar and candied violets. So I used 3 cubes of this. It wasn't that strong like previously. And then I used, I don't know, 3 cubes of this, and it was just too floral. So I mixed them together, the last 2 pieces I had of each bar, and the floral just really overtook it. So it was just way too floral for me, but that's all right. This is why we try things. This is butter cake. Oh, this was amazing. Wow, this was really good. I just threw the whole thing in because vanilla scents are typically lighter. Oh my god, this was amazing. This was such a good vanilla buttery cake scent. It wasn't like straight up butter. It totally had cake notes and just like warm cake vibes. Oh, this was super, super good. Really, really strong. I mean, it probably was because I threw all 5 pieces of the little snap bar in, but it's really not that much. They're less than an ounce, so it works out if you just throw the whole thing in there, and it was really good. It was strong, too. Blackberry jam butter cookies. This was really good. I'm a huge blackberry jam butter cookie fan all of a sudden. Hers is good. Not as strong as Rose Girls, but still good. I would get it again because it was a nice scent and it did well. Birthday cheesecake truffle. This one's amazing. I love this. This is so good. I have more of this in a larger quantity. It's just a creamy vanilla scent, and the cheesecake is not sour at all. It's really, really a great vanilla scent if you are into that. So this did really well as well. And then I have Snickerdoodle cookie. This one was good. A cinnamon sugar type. It was in one of her flip top bars, so I don't like this packaging, but it is what it is. And it was good. I wasn't too spicy cinnamon. It was just a nice Snickerdoodle cookie scent. So I really liked that as well. And I am trying to find... I somehow lost one. I forget what it was. But anyway, if I find it, I'll throw it in my other Empties video. I swear, like, what? I don't know how this happens. It was in my hand, and now it's just gone. All right, well, you know, whatever. Did I put it in here? No. Okay. Anyway, 2 wallflower tags. Twisted peppermint to match the one in the bathroom. The scent notes are cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream. And then in the basement, I had peppermint sugar cookie. I don't know what happened to that, but okay. And this is crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter. And honestly, it just smells like a sugar cookie. I don't get any peppermint whatsoever. It's just a sugar cookie scent. And then I have a car jar in apple pumpkin from Yankee Candle. And then just a bunch of tea lights. Just a bunch. A ton of tea lights. Got 4 more. So that is it. That is all she wrote for the Empties video. I think I had a pretty successful month. I'm still looking for that thing. I gotta get over it. Okay. Yeah, I really like, my favorite candle of the month was probably the 'Tis the Seasons. They did really well. Also, the balsam and cedar was nice. Wax melts, they were pretty good. I had a couple of duds, but for the most part, they did really well. And that's it, you guys. I've talked way too long. Let me know down below what you guys have been melting and burning. If you have a theme, let a girl know. I would love to chat with you guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.